All right, girls. So, what we're going to do is we're going to finish our book, The City Mouse and the Country Mouse. So, let's start by reviewing what the book is about.
Okay. It's about, I believe the City Mouse first visited the Country Mouse, and the City Mouse was like, this is not my type. Can you please come visit me as soon as possible?
Right. Okay.
I believe. That's probably what she was thinking in her head.
Right. Okay, and then what happened?
And then Country Mouse came.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she didn't like it.
Okay. Do you guys remember, what happened when the City Mouse visited the Country Mouse?
Yeah, the City Mouse kind of liked it, but not really.
Okay. And what happened when the Country Mouse visited the City Mouse?
He did not like it at all.
Why? What were some details? Why?
Go ahead.
Do you remember?
I think was the City Mouse. She didn't like the beds.
Okay.
They had little pins in them, and
Okay.
they kept poking her back.
Okay.
And
then what happened when the Country Mouse visited the City Mouse?
The Country Mouse didn't like their beds because it was too comfortable.
Okay. And then what else happened? You guys remember? Here, look through the book.
Did you see the song on Coconut yet?
What? No, I have not listened to the song. Once we're done, you can tell me the song again, and then I'll listen to it.
I don't know how to sing it. I don't remember.
I'll find it. Okay, so what else happened?
First, the City Mouse went to visit the Country Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
The City Mouse had never been to the country before.
Mm-hmm.
The grass was green and the air smelled fresh. She thought she would like it.
Okay.
Well, probably because she never had seen the green grass and really good air.
Okay.
And then the Country Mouse served a really good meal.
Mm-hmm.
She thought the food was delicious.
Okay.
But the City Mouse did not agree.
Okay. So they had different taste in food. Okay,
So
what else?
The Country Mouse was like, food in the city is really different from the country.
Okay. Anything else? What else happened?
Their blankets look weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why is there a hole in it?
What, theirs? No, those are the designs.
Yeah, it's like
No,
patches.
right here. The hole for the mouse's tail.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, you're right. Maybe, yeah, you're right.
But this one doesn't have it.
Oh yeah, that's the mouse's tail.
Yeah. Okay, what else?
Wait, this is weird. Who puts their shoes on the edge of their beds? Not me.
So the City Mouse didn't feel comfortable in the hay bed.
Because it just felt like pins and needles.
Right. Okay, what else? Turn the page. What else happened?
Then they got chased by a cat.
No, they didn't get chased by a cat.
And then they ran to
a hole.
So the Country Mouse then visited the City Mouse, right?
No.
And then what happened in the city?
In the city, I don't even know which one's the city and the Country Mouse anymore.
So the City Mouse visited the Country Mouse first. So we already did that. Then the Country Mouse
visited the City Mouse.
Okay.
And then they just saw a whole feast.
Okay.
And then they realized there was people.
Right.
So they had to hide
run
in
in
the
the
hole.
hole.
Okay.
And then after that, they got tired, so they grabbed a basket and put their shoes on the edge, and then got some little string, and then they got some fabric.
Right. So they slept in the basket, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened? Once they woke up, what happened?
It was gone, and then
so they just nibbled
meal
after meal.
The City Mouse, I think, she saw a pile of cheese, and
Uh-huh.
then she ran up to it, and then I think the country mouse said, "No, that's a little horrible
Country mouse.
Trap. Mm-hmm.
City mouse told the country mouse that's a trap.
Right. So then, how did the country mouse feel after
Who's
that?
the City mouse? Or the country?
And
Country
then-
and city.
Sorry. Yeah. What did the country mouse? How did the country mouse feel after noticing the trap?
She's like, oh
Then
my god.
she dreamed about sugar, butter, and cheese.
She got scared, right? And
Yeah.
she went to
Sleep.
back to the country, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then when she lay down and fell asleep, she thought about sugar, butter, and cheese.
Right, because that's what she ate in the city, right?
Yeah.
If we have time, if we really can do the play.
Yes.
Again,
Yes, we can do the play.
I like a play.
All right. So let's go back to the cover.
Okay.
What do you guys notice? So, okay, first let me back
Wait.
up a little. So we're gonna do a Venn diagram. Remember what I told you guys? What is a Venn diagram?
So this one is gonna be for the city mouse. This
Mhm.
is the country mouse. So they're
Mhm.
both differences. And
Mm-hmm.
these are gonna be for the similarities.
Well, like they're similar.
Right. So we're gonna talk about their differences and what
Their
they have in
similarities.
similar, right? Okay. Perfect. Okay. So let's look at the cover first. What do you notice simply by looking at the cover?
they're in the country. City.
Okay, and the country, right?
And there's lots of flowers.
Okay. All right. What else? What else do you notice about them?
They have different outfits.
Okay. What do you notice about their outfits?
That this one's long. This one's more like of a occasional. This one's more fancy. This one's more of like an occasional.
Right.
This one's
Right.
This one's more fancy.
Right. So that's what we can say. Have different. Their clothes look different, right?
Yeah.
But
So-
I would say this one is occasional. This one's fancy.
Mhm. So that's what we'll write. So we'll write.
We write our own things because she thinks the opposite.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
City mouse. This one's city mouse. Right?
So the city mouse is
This is
wearing.
city, right? This is city. Right?
No. This is the city mouse.
Okay, the city
That's
mouse.
the country mouse. So the city mouse is wearing what?
I'm gonna write the city mouse is wearing really fancy clothes.
Okay. What are you gonna write?
The city mouse is wearing like
Occasional.
occasional.
Okay.
How do you spell occasional? Can you write on a piece of paper or a whiteboard?
Mhm.
I'm gonna get you the whiteboard.
No,
Oh,
it's
you have one right here.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it. Thank you.
Eraser. And left-hander.
Thank you. Okay. So,
And then can you write fancy?
fancy. Well, what does fancy start with?
F. Well, F-A-N-C-E.
Mhm.
Occasional.
You're close.
E-C.
N
A.
C.
A.
What's another what? What's
Y.
yes. There you go.
Wait, okay, hang on.
Can you write it? Because I'm gonna copy.
M-O-S. I don't know. Oh, right here.
Put it in the middle so we can both see.
Is wearing. How do you spell wearing?
W-E-A-R-I-N-G. Okay.
This is
That's fine. It's not a problem. Okay, what about the country mouse? What is she wearing?
wearing really
Really fancy clothes.
The country mouse?
city.
Oh wait, no, city.
We already did the city.
Wait, this is a city?
No. That's the city.
This one's wearing like really fancy clothes.
You think that's fancy?
Mm-hmm.
This looks like an apron.
Oh,
She's wearing a like
a flower hat.
yeah.
F A
What?
F A fancy F A
N
N
C Y.
Y.
So the country mouse is
Fancy
wearing
clothes.
like
Can you spell
baking
clothes?
clothes.
Not baby clothes, more like
Baking.
farm clothes.
Okay.
Wait.
So what?
How do you spell close?
CLOTHES.
People are already getting out of school.
T.
Let's finish up.
Close and
So the
City
country mouse.
and the city mouse.
So she's like,
Country.
the
Mhm.
city mouse looks like garden.
Yeah, like she's gardening. Yeah, you're right.
Country. This is country, right?
Mhm.
Is wearing baking clothes. I would say.
Bacon.
Baking.
Oh,
do you spell-
baking.
How do you spell gardening?
Gardening.
Wait, can I try occasion?
For the country.
Yeah. Actually, I write that. Gardening.
Okay.
Gardening, and then Amy helps it spelling clothes.
Mouse is wearing.
What is it?
Garden.
Oh,
G. That's a G.
This?
Mhm. Sorry.
It's okay.
I was just asking.
No, this one right next to
Yep, I know. That's a G. Girl, you're spitting it around.
it. Oh, it's just not connected. That's
Right.
why.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
All right. So they both have clothes, right?
Yeah.
So that could be something that they have in common.
Make it that be weird.
So you can just write clothes in the middle.
Close.
C
It's
L.
CLOTHES.
Yes.
L.
Did
Oh.
it?
T H
Wait, do you just have to write this?
E S. What do you mean?
Just write that in the back.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. So the
Let me
first
read.
the first thing, let's do a couple of more.
Name.
Oh yeah, write your name.
And then our number. Our job number.
You don't need to do that.
Wait, I need to write one more thing with the
All right. So remember what the first differences was?
The blankets.
No, their bed, right? So
Oh.
the country mouse had what type of bed?
like a purplish bed.
No. What did they
Hay
sleep
bed.
on?
Hay bed.
Yeah, so the country mouse.
So, can I leave a space so it's not confusing?
So the country mouse
Yes.
had a hay bed.
Country?
You don't need to say country because
Oh.
you don't need to write the country because it already says country on
Wait,
it.
which one? Is this country?
That's country.
THE. Beds are different.
Can I just
Beds?
write
So you can just say it had a hay bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or she. I'm not
Yeah.
she. 'Cause
So just
it
say
is
hay
already
bed. You can just say hay bed.
there. Hay
it has. How do you spell hay?
HAY.
Hay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what about the city mouse? What kind of bed did they sleep in the city?
Like
A basket.
Right. So you can just say basket bed.
I didn't write a basket.
BASKET.
Wait.
Bed.
How do you spell basket bed?
Basket. BAS.
B-A-S-K-E-T.
Perfect. So, but what was the one thing they both had in common? They both had beds, right?
So just write beds.
Mm-hmm. All right. Where did the country mouse live?
Country.
Right, but in what though? What did he?
Oh, farm.
A barn, right?
Farm.
It was a
barn.
It was a barn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, what?
So the country
B-A-R-N?
mouse. Yeah. So country mouse lived in the barn.
Oh.
Country right here?
What do I
Mhm.
write for the city?
Well, where did the city mouse
In
live?
a hole.
In the hole where though?
In a house.
In a house or an apartment, right?
And a house, I'm just gonna say. Because apartments have houses anyway, so. Same thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what was the thing they had in common? They both lived in,
Things.
yeah, like they both lived in homes. Yeah.
So homes.
Wait.
Where's Miss Fawcett now?
I think she's in a meeting.
Here, how do you spell live?
L-I-V-E-D.
Why can't you be in here?
D.
Oh yeah, because we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
In A. How do you spell barn?
B-A-R-N. Yeah. Okay. And then
A house? And
Yeah.
What are we gonna write for the city?
he lived in a hole.
I just don't have
E.
In a hole.
E, right? H-O-U-S-E.
Or she lived in a hole. It's a she.
She.
Mm-hmm.
She.
It's kind of saying it's an it.
Live.
Yeah.
When was in the thing? But it's not really, it is kind of a thing. It's an animal.
H-O-L-E.
H.
Yeah. All right. One last thing.
And then we can read or no. Or the play.
And
then we do the play.
No, you guys gotta get back to class.
How do you spell home?
H-O-M-E.
We can do the play really quick.
All right. So, how about this? Who was aware of the trap?
What do you mean?
The trap. Who noticed the trap? Or who knew what the trap
The
was?
the country?
The city.
City.
Right? So the city knows about the trap.
I can't write
The
anymore.
city knows
Just
about
say
Trap.
trap. Mhm.
No. She knows about the trap.
Mhm. So the city, we're doing the city, not the country. The city's
And
O-W. So the city knows, just say knows.
the
the trap.
K-N.
And then she
No.
does not know about the trap, right?
Erase that.
Can I write she does not know about the trap?
Exactly. Good. So erase the whole thing.
Does.
Okay.
Yeah. So
D-O-S-E?
K-N.
Does. How do you spell does?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
O-W. About.
A-B-O-U-T.
A-B-O-U-T.
The trap?
Mm-hmm. What do you need?
Does.
D-O-E-S.
She doesn't know about the
Not.
trap.
No.
And then the
About.
country mouse
Doesn't know.
doesn't know about the trap.
She.
Done.
All right.
Doesn't.
D-O-E.
Here you go.
D, not B. D. Hold on. We got one more thing. S.
I don't have any other room.
Hold on. I'll tell you where to put it. N. Apostrophe. T. And then no.
She doesn't.
No.
This?
No. We're gonna do one more in the middle.
Oh.
About.
Hang on.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to do a paper on like this.
The trap?
Mm-hmm.
I did it.
The.
Good job.
Audrey.
Wait.
All right. But what was the one thing they both had in common about the trap? What do they both like? What was on the trap?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Yes.
C.
H.
S.
C. H.
Right?
And then E at the end.
So how do you spell it? C.
H-E.
E.
Uh-huh.
E.
Mm-hmm. S-E. All right. Perfect. Okay. Yes, we're almost done. So, okay. One last thing. There's so many other things that we could have found similarities and differences in, right?
We can't put it all.
But yeah, we couldn't put everything in. But those were the main things that we saw, right? So the point of this is by figuring out what's the similar and what's different about the two characters, we kind of got to know them a little better and we understood the story a little better, right? So we understand why the city mouse didn't like the country, why the country mouse didn't like the city. But in the end, the country mouse was dreaming about all the food, right?
Yeah,
So deep down inside, she may what?
she likes it.
She likes
But,
it, good.
like, she doesn't at the same time. Because she doesn't like the food. She just likes the food.
Right.
No, she just likes the butter, sugar, and what else?
Um,
Hang on. No, I want to figure it out.
all right.
Hang on. And what else?
Sugar and butter and
What was the last
cheese.
thing yes,
Cheese.
cheese. Yes. All right. So good job, girls. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow. And then I'm gonna collect these, and then you guys can head on to class, okay?
Bye.
All right.